David Settle alongside Laramie head coach Clint Reed as we get set for the annual homecoming game for the Plainsmen. Friday night at 7 o'clock, they'll take on the third-ranked East Thunderbirds. Nice win for the ball club last week. How would you describe, looking back at film, thinking back to what did happen at Central last week?
Yeah, it was a good thing, to always maintain that streak against Central, to always beat his team over the hill is always nice. Once again, though, we made some mistakes on Friday night. But the big thing is just persevering through it, being able to find a way to win and not let it get away from us at the end.
What do you think the kids learned in terms of that perseverance, finding that way to win?
And that's that piece about, fighting through it, fighting through adversity, and making sure you can make things happen and not always letting down. So again, as we made mistakes, trying to rally together, stay as a team, play together, work together, and find success in the end.
Tough task coming up with homecoming. A lot of events this week leading up to the game Friday night. How do you keep the team focused on the task at hand, which is your game Friday night at 7?
Yeah, there's always a lot of events, assemblies, and homecoming festivities, but that's part of being a student athlete, and it creates excitement with them. The little bit of distraction, as coaches may not like it, players enjoy those festivities. It gets them energized for the week, and it creates motivation for the game that we don't have to necessarily do.
All right, let's talk about the opponent, Cheyenne-East, sitting there third in the state. They have just the one loss to Casper-Natrona, which was last week, so they're coming off their first loss of the season. What do you see out of Chad Goff's team?
Yeah, again, a very physical team. Very good up front. Goff taking care of that up front for them. Ashworth is just a very dynamic running back. Two good running backs back to back, 2 weeks in a row. But again, their defense stands out. They just have a very stout defense. They take care of the run, the pass, and everything. So overall, statistically, they're just right up there in the state. Sitting at the top. So we have a tough task against. The offense has got to get it rolling.
What's changed for them here in this year? Because last year it seems like they've got quite a number. There's obviously they lost some seniors, but they've got quite a few guys back. What's changed from them last year to this year, would you say, for East?
Well, that's that growing of the personnel. You bring in those young people from last year. They got the opportunity to play in just another year in the weight room, another year of execution, in the off season, and tweaking things and refining things as they go. The running back, just getting stronger and faster.
Do you feel like your team continues to progress in a forward pace here as we're, kind of in the heart of the season here?
Yeah, and that's what we've been focusing on, is trying to get better. We want to be better by the end of the season versus the beginning of the year with adjustments and changes, the tweaks with the staff and, and the different offense that we put in. So, we're growing one step at a time. And the biggest thing is getting mental toughness. We worked on it again last night. We just talked about having perfect play, perfect execution. And we weren't going to leave the field last night, regardless as the sun went down, until we executed the plays we needed to. So there was no clock at the end of practice. It was just when we could execute what we wanted out of them, we left.
Well, good luck to you Friday night against Cheyenne-East. 7 o'clock kickoff. It is the homecoming game, and you can join Verdon Hoops and myself in the broadcast call. You can listen on the radio, you can listen on our stream, or in our brand new KOWB app. Coverage starts at 6 o'clock. Again, kickoff. Laramie against third-ranked Cheyenne-East for the Plainsmen homecoming at 7 o'clock from Deti Stadium.